Thank you for coming on this platform this morning. We want to get your view generally. Do you think that Tinubu is worth second term in office? And what is your assessment of him after 1 year in office? Do you think there's still hope, since he has come out recently to ask for forgiveness, and that Nigerians should understand with him that he's actually working to transform things?
Anyway, my view on that is that, to be sincere with you, Tinubu took a wrong step at the beginning of the administration, particularly on the date of his swearing in, where he made a comment on the removal of subsidy in his acceptance speech. I thought very well on that matter that probably Tinubu did not know the difference between when he was Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu and then when he been sworn in, after he had been sworn in, who was just now reading address as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Doesn't know the difference between former Senator Bola Tinubu and after swearing in President Bola Tinubu, because the difference is that right from when you are already sworn in, any statement you make becomes an authority. Anything you say carries the authority of the state backing it. You don't need to stress. Once it comes out from your mouth, all the organs of government of enforcement of authority will act on it. Remember, he was reading his acceptance speech. He now said, the idea of subsidy is gone. To him, it was a statement of his acceptance speech. But he has forgotten that you are just be sworn in as a president. The president is not speaking, his president is not talking. You say you are removing subsidy, you say subsidy removal is gone, without any prerequisite arrangements in place to cushion the effect it will bring upon people. Innocently, the price of the product will affect the price of every other thing. It's a multiplier effect of a particular product on other things. What have you put in place to augment the suffering, the increment in price of everything that policy will spark on, will bring about? Nothing. You just made the pronouncement, and that very night, all filling stations adjusted their pump. The following day, which is May 30th, all prices of petroleum products change from all filling stations to the new price of what the price should be if there is no subsidy. Whereas government did not increase, government did not announce increment in petroleum products. Why was that so? Because the president has spoken. So he didn't know the difference between when was Senator Bola Tinubu and President Bola Tinubu after he had been sworn in. He made I will use that word, forgive me if the statement I want to make is insulting. He made an unguided statement. He shouldn't have said so. So by that particular factor of increment in petroleum products, every price of everything has gone up. He couldn't control it. The price of foodstuffs, the price of bringing agricultural produce from the market has gone up. Prices of everything, cost of everything has gone up. So because manufacturers, cost of electricity, buying diesel, buying fuel, when they are into production, it has affected price of everything. So it has driven on the prices of every cost of living upward, so that they have become life harder than what we were under President Buhari. So if you going back to your question, that was his government good within 1 year? If a policy has brought up the cost of living of people extremely high, the stress is higher, making them to go through pains, hardship, and what you can call it, would you say that is a pass mark? It's not going to be a pass mark, because when you go to the market and check the price of things now, it's extremely exorbitantly high. So that means his policies has impacted, pains, anguish, sufferings on people. It has driven on the cost of living of people higher, and where they are earning has not increased. If you are earning 30,000, I don't know if it has jumped to 20,000, but because of what you are buying with that 30,000, has increased 3 or 4 times. Look at the exchange rates. Everything has corrected. So his policy by omission or error, I don't want to know how it came about, was not carefully planned and executed, and by so doing it has brought hardship to people. I'm not saying intentionally did this. It could be an error, it could be a mistake, it could be a misjudgment, it could be a misguidance, it could be a misjudgment, it could be everybody is liable to make a mistake. That's where I'm now going now. That way he now said people should forgive him if he realizes that, oh, I've made a mistake in the assessment, in the way I started this migration, he has come to that realization, he's now asking for forgiveness from people. Why? God people forgive us if you sin. If you realize that truly, I started wrongly, there was an error in the way I started, let me apologize to Nigerians. If he has done that, if you realize that he has done that, well, to err is human, to forgive is God, is godly. So I will plead with Nigerians that, well, let's give him a try, a second chance, to see how he will now correct the mistakes he thinks he has made. That he thought.
But from your perspective of analysis, do you see light at the end of the tunnel? Any moment from now, maybe next year, do you foresee anything? This is what we are talking about.
Yes, my answer to that question is that from his statement that he's sorry for having failed Nigerians, maybe by reason of carefully having assessed the performances he has gone through in the last in government. He has come to realization by himself, being truthful to himself, to his God, that, oh, I've been unfair to Nigerians. Nigerians, please forgive me. If he has done that and truly repented, truly convinced that he made an error, he mistake.
Sir, this is leadership we are talking about. Leadership has to do with reality. Leadership has to do with statistics. Leadership has to do with quality.
Excuse me, human beings are not superwoman. Human beings are prone to error and mistakes. And when error and mistakes come up, and you are bold enough to own up to your mistakes and error and plead for forgiveness, I think the next thing is that let us give you another chance of, and let's see whether once you have claimed you have achieved, once you claim you have, you now turn a lease of life. So my answer to that question, based on what he has said, Nigerians should forgive him, and that's time with him, he's trying hard, he's doing that. Let's try and give him another chance. That's why in Nigeria, when you fail a course, when you carry the course over, they give you another year to resist for the exam and pass it. Otherwise, they will have thrown you out of the school.
So what you're saying generally, Nigerians should understand and give Tinubu the chance we are talking about. Maybe by next year, he intends to improve from maybe some of his failed policies. And for one word, what is your assessment of Tinubu in one word for the past 1 year?
In the past 1 year, the policy, like I've explained, the way he started the policy was not well calculated.